I never thought things would end this way. I hope we did the right thing.
I hope so too.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
In between her racking spasms of pain.
Sebastian was my best friend. I can't imagine Hogwarts or anywhere without him. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself as a friend. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Yay! A Sallow Grave. Completed Sebastian Sallow's relationship line. Sending him to prison is completing the relationship line? Okay. Ask Natty how she has been doing since I helped her escape. Doesn't say it's a good relationship. Yeah, we made a frenemy. My wife played this game on Switch. It was loading simulator, go to city, load, go to shop, load. Oh god. What? I hate how it even takes like 3 seconds just to close the inventory.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
Her concern's warranted. She told you don't go there, you're gonna get caught. Then you went there and got caught.
I don't blame her for being
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
She might have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What
Yeah,
exactly
you dropped that
happened
line
to your
earlier.
father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was
Oh, they
also an
both
animagus,
shapeshifted?
I take it.
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell,
Giraffe dad
my
blocked the
father
bullet?
changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault?
How was that your fault?
How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Are you trying to avenge his death?
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
How's your mom doing?
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you
Zephyr,
saw,
this is like
she
100 years
worries a
before
great
Harry
deal.
Potter.
She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Maybe if they would not run as giraffe in place where animal hunting is happening, they wouldn't get shot. Well, she said they were running through the savannah, which, I mean, sounds like a pretty natural place for giraffes to be running around. But the problem was not that they, well, the poachers are the problem here. There, she said a bandit took off his mask and saw her see him and tried to shoot her because he was going to get identified, and then Giraffe Dad blocked it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders. Rookwood is already gone. Harlow will be next. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
You say we a lot. You got
Thank
caught.
you
I killed
again for
Rookwood.
saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Yes, I do. Okay. Someone said you should identify your loot. Alright. Room of requirement. Loading screen. New loading screen. Not too bad. Alright. We used up all our cabbages. What is happening? Oh my god, someone stole my paintings. What is happening? Is the room of requirement thinking I just need more space? Okay. Well then. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That's fine. Okay, now we need to sell all the extra stuff. So, Hogsmeade. That's another thing I would love to see them tweak, is the place where you identify your goods should not be a loading screen away from the place you sell your goods.
You again for delivering those potions to Madame
You
Wow.
thanked me for this 7
Saved
times.
me a lot of time and trouble.
Also, have to sell things one at a time.
Hear you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself.
Treasure. Also found treasure in the catacombs.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Alright. Alright. Meet Poppy near Irondale at the cave. World map. Alright, so Poppy's the one that I was with when we got, when we ran into the centaurs.
On another adventure, are we?
Let's see, Oh, we could use this.
Ah, there you are.
Out of my way, peoples! Ah!
Hello.
Hello!
There's no telling what lies in wait for me.
Ah!
Slow down now.
Back in the back.
There we go.
You made it.
I made it! I rode in on Godzilla.
Would you please meet with me in the Great Hall? I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Why do people avoid it?
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Oh, fantastic. Let's go in.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
What? Girl, are you trying to scare me?
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I
Accio!
suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Depulso! Revelio!
It's another
Confree.
aggressive one!
Defender! Bombarda! Glacis! Revelio!
I didn't mean to Revelio there.
Crucio! Accio! Incendio! Defender! Glacis! Bombarda! Confringo!
What is going on with them?
I don't know. They just made me cast Crucio.
Revelio.
I don't usually do that. That was crazy.
Depulso! Revelio!
What?
Voipers!
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad. If the moonstone is
Accio.
here and so are Fwoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Revelio!
us puzzled again. Alright, 3-pointed thing, round thing.
Why am I not surprised? First the Fwoopas and now
Accio.
this.
A wizard mannequin.
Revelio.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Accio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Round thing with doohickeys, and then Tetris piece.
Accio.
Round thing, and then round thing with dingle dangles.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Stop copying me.
Depulso.
We had to push!
Another obstacle.
Revelio.
No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Depulso. Accio. Revelio.
Can I take these guys?
Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso. Lumos.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Alright, now I just need to move all of these to the door.
Protego.
You did it!
Revelio. Imperio. Crucible.
I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this.
Confringo.
It says levitate it by its tongue for a bonus.
Leviosa. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Petrificus totalis.
What? Why did that just... It was dead. And it was giving me the option to
Revelio.
petrificus it. Have you played around with mods yet?
Look!
For
where the
this
water's
game?
bubbling.
No.
How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Underwater tunnel? Secret tunnel, secret tunnel.
Revelio.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just know it.
Confringo.
Given what Fwoopas are known to do, I never
Revelio.
thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just
Revelio.
thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
I mean, if we hide this, doesn't that take away their ability to get the stuff?
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Let's go.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your
Whoa.
Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
That was some erratic movement.
Revelio.
I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Is it going to summon the Snidgets and then the poachers are going to come by and grab them? Or that's a moon calf. We know what that is. They're pooping mushrooms. They're drawing graffitis. Oh wait, they drew a bird.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
What?
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
That sucks.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures
I
I was
arrived to find
unable
more
to help
poaching. I'm
when I
not
was
poaching.
younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like?
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous, and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know that you're sabotaging them?
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
Do you worry about being recognized?
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Okay.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Now remember that other centaur said the next time I see you in the woods, I'm gonna shoot you. So I'm imagining if we go back to find Doran and then that other one shoots us. Okay. Speak with Natty in the Great Hall. Alright, so I'm thinking about what my goals are for this. We've done the main story, and there's a million side quests and little collections and stuff like that. I think my main goal is to finish each of them, like, the big side stories that are like chains, you know, that aren't just like one thing. So that's what I'm working on right now. So like Natty and Poppy and Sebastian, stuff like that.
Some days are more difficult than others.
What are you crying about?
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
No, you didn't shoot him.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Of course, you have put an end to Rookwood. And Ranrock. You've done a great deal of good that is a benefit to all. With Harlow on the prowl, there can be no real peace. Each day he remains free, he does more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get him. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get him.
No, I meant him committed to his
Thank
cause.
you for speaking with me.
He seems really
it was
into
very
it.
helpful.
Why does that have a lock on it?
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
Level or tool requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log, your current tasks to remind you what is required.